City of Jackson Police Department Honor Guard Coordinator, Officer Thomas Tinklepaw. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Your first time on our show,
Yes.
but a familiar face in Jackson.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been with JPD?
I am starting my 23rd year.
23 years. It's awesome. And this is your entire law enforcement career right here.
It is. I actually started with the city when I was 19 as a reserve. We had a recruiter come to Jackson Community College back then, talked to one of my criminal justice classes, and I applied, and I was a reserve for 2.5 years, going to college still, getting my degree, and I actually had 2 applications filled out, one to Florida, one to Jackson. And Jackson called me first, and I've been here ever since.
Wow, that's awesome. You only applied for one job in your whole life, and you got it, and you're at it right now.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And you grew up close by.
I grew up in Addison, which is about 20 minutes south of here. It's a very small farming community. We'd come to the big city of Jackson for movies and ice cream and kind of go to the mall and buy CDs and stuff like that. But really didn't know a whole heck of a lot about the city till I got here. And I've been very busy throughout my career, but it's been a very good career.
Nice. And you have a family, and they're all local. They live here.
Yep. Married, 2 daughters. My youngest just turned 10 last Friday. My oldest is 11. My wife works at Henry Ford. She's been there for 26 years now. Mom lives close by to be with the girls and stuff like that. So, yeah, we've been up here for quite a long time, and it's been great. I couldn't ask for a better place to be.
That's awesome. So when you went to JC, did you know you wanted to be in law enforcement?
I had thought about it ideally, and I wanted to be a state trooper. I don't know why.
It's the cars.
I think it was the cars and just, yeah, I think it was that, just more opportunity to see the state. And the more I kind of researched the city, it just seemed like there was more experience and I would get more, for lack of a better term, action in the city and develop quicker. And getting to talking with everybody back in the 90s, and I think the volunteer portion of that really showed me how busy the city was. And then I would probably say after the first ride along in uniform, ready to go, I was hooked. So I knew this is where I wanted to be.
Cool. Well, then it's a good fit. Glad you're here. Yeah, I know some state troopers, and they get moved around a lot. They don't get to...
Right. I want to say back when I applied, you weren't allowed to be in your home county. So they were going to move me, and I always figured it would be in the UP, which would have been fine, but it worked out for the best. So, and like I said, I'm happy to be here. I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm almost done, so that'll be another chapter in life.
No. Yeah, it's a young person.
It is a young man's game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, while we have you here, I hope it's a long time. Hope you stay with JPD a long time. So many of the leadership started as like you.
Yes. Yep, they sure did. So.
All right. Next week, we have the Law Enforcement Memorial. The Honor Guard will serve there, and you head up the Honor Guard. Tell us about the Honor Guard.
So the Honor Guard is made up of members of the Jackson Police Department. We have 12 members, including myself. We have supervisors, we have school officers, we have road patrol, and we actually have somebody that's been delegated to the ATF for a task force officer. These guys are called upon if we have an in-the-line of duty death or a service that is needed for a retiree, and we perform services such as casket watch, firing line. The memorial is coming up. It's going to be May 8th at noon at True Community Credit Union Park. We partner with the Jackson County Office of the Sheriff with their Honor Guard as well. Then we put it on for the officers that have fallen in the line of duty in Jackson or with ties to Jackson. So we've been doing it for years. Ours usually coincides about a week before National Police Week, which is held in DC.
Yeah, next week we'll honor those who have given the ultimate sacrifice in Jackson County. And unfortunately, it happened again yesterday in Charlotte, North Carolina. for law enforcement personnel killed in the line of duty. And that, it just, it just sickens every person, but in your profession, it's just got to be an additional burden that you carry on the job every day.
It is. I was here in 2010 when we lost an officer in the line of duty. I still remember very clearly to the day getting the phone call at 4 a.m. telling me there was an officer involved shooting. I asked the deputy chief at that time if everybody was okay, and he told me no. After that, it was just kind of a whirlwind of what happened. So it is a burden that I know everybody carries, especially people that do this line of duty, our families and stuff like that. It can be very tough for them too, especially seeing stuff nationally. But that's why we do the memorial. We understand that sacrifice, and the guys and gals that are on the Honor Guard team are willing to be there to pay the tribute to the people that have given their lives in the line of duty.
And I remember we've seen people like Officer Bono's family come back year after year to this event as they honor their family member, also that person, Officer James Bono, who Officer Tinklepaw is referring to, the last JPD officer to die in the line of duty.
Mm-hmm.
So the families are going to be there.
Yes, we invite the families. We go all the way back to, I want to say it's 1908. We have a list of invites that we try to find relatives or family members that are still with us to come in. When that officer's name is called, the family member is asked to come up, and we have a carnation wreath and carnations that are donated to us through Brown's Floral. And we ask those family members to put a carnation in that wreath in honor of their loved one that has passed away.
Very nice. Everyone's welcome, and it'd be awesome to have a very nice turnout at the event. And we'll hope for a day like today.
Yeah. If it doesn't rain, our backup location is the Jackson Symphony Orchestra, which is right across the street.
This is your busy season. In addition to this event, the Honor Guard and the department, you'll be at events, parades, and...
Yep. Along with this, the state memorial is May 6th. I have officers from my unit going up there. We've been asked to do the firing line at Tunnels to Towers. We'll check with the Rose Parade again. Yeah, we're very busy this time of year. Starting about January till about now is my very busy time trying to get things coordinated.
And it's a plum assignment to be in the Honor Guard. You have to apply to
You have to apply. Officers that are off probation, our probationary period for a new hiree is approximately 18 months. When there's an opening, an officer can apply. And then the applicants are voted on by the team members themselves. So my vote doesn't carry any more weight than your vote would. And there's certain criteria that we measure them on. And then I tally the scores. I confirm with the team, those are the individuals they want. And then the ultimate decision is made by the Director of Police and Fire Services.
Nice. And it's voluntary. It's part of your community service. And that's just some of the lot that you guys do.
Yep.
On your own.
Yes. That's in addition to their daily assignments, just like my daily assignments. It's just an extra piece of work that they know that they're taking on, and they accept that responsibility.
Well, I appreciate you being here today and all that you do for the community. And I'll look forward to joining all of you honoring those we've lost next week. Again, it's a week from tomorrow, next
May 8th at noon.
At True Community City Square, downtown, 12 noon. Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
From the City of Jackson Police Department, Honor Guard Coordinator, Officer Thomas Tinklepaw.